남은 거는 DLC 남았어요. DLC 들어가서 DLC를 완료하도록 할게요. 어떤 일이 있을까? DLC 들어가면 맛있어. 내가 저기 가려면은 저거 입어야 된다고? 여기 가려면? 그림자 입고 가면은 뭔가 퀘스트 주나?
Avad wasn't so charitable where his father.
Not without Itamen to guide us.
여기서 바꿔 입으면 어떻게 돼? 자, 어쨌든 여기 별거 없죠? 여기 가면 뭐 있나? 자, 저는 그러면 저기 가겠습니다. 동력 전지를 다 모았기 때문에 위상 얻으러 와볼게요. 어떤 효과가 있을지 궁금하긴 하네. 맛있다, 맛있다. 자, 이쪽으로 가면 돼요.
Saving these for the trail.
일로 가면 되죠. 자, 이제 복구할 수 있어요.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place. Maybe there's a way to power up the mechanism, release the clamps. Only two more. Just one more.
다 고쳤어요.
There we go. The last one.
자, 90도.
All powered up. Now to get the dial in position. There must be some kind of code.
이거 아니야?
Did it.
됐다. 아, 각도죠.
That armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
기대된다. 의상기조가 안 돼. 뭔 효과야? 뭔 효과인지 모르겠어. 어쨌든 됐어요. 자, 얼어붙은 야생 속으로 한번 들어갑시다. 자, 여기는 뭐가 있을까요, 대체? 자, 야생 속으로 한번 들어가 보겠습니다. 마을이 있을까, 거기? 궁금하다. 여기인데 뭐야 이거? 못 가고요.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual.
나에겐 이게 중요한 일이야.
Touchy.
악마 스코처? 이게 뭐냐? DS 친구들이었구나.
This one's a new predator. See the heat coming off it.
와, 씨 뭐야 이거? 죽어. 안 죽어. 어우, 무슨 씨. 와 진짜 죽는다. 뭐야 이거? 와 씨. 겁나 세네 진짜. 미지의 세계야. 미지의 세계 엄청 넓어.
That's a welcome, I guess.
나 누가 그래도 환영해주는 사람 있죠?
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
방어를 엄청 해주네.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
The young hunters have learned a lesson from Thunderstorm. Sometimes loss.
오, 대박인데.
Bad omen for the ritual.
We haven't lost this many hunters.
이게 많은 사람들이 살죠. 거의 러시아 비슷한데.
Must be something big going on. Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
그럼 뭘까 저게?
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
뭐야? 그린 토크? 우리 편이네? 어서오세요. 이거 엔딩 봤어요. 엔딩 봤는데 엔딩 끝나고 DLC 지역으로 왔어요. DLC.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! Or our kin seize the fate all Banuk long for, falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning.
살찌는 길.
Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the demon that frenzies the machines against us.
배달의
So I
시켰죠.
ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin?
다 죽었나봐.
Will you fight and die
전사들이.
as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Oratok!
We are Banuk. Our enemies.
야, 바로 내일은 다른 게임 할 거예요. 내일은 다른 게임 할 거고 현황을 하도록 할 거예요.
The daemon. It frenzies the machines.
하데스.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and demons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Oratok, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman.
I've heard that name once or twice,
Silence.
but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave, or they messed with him.
Conclave.
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth. Filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
잠깐만요. 넣어놓고 올게요. 적당히 먹어야 돼요, 아이스크림. 크다, 많이 먹다 배탈나.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Oratok and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed her.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to
김은국
explain.
닮았는데?
She took off, and no one knows why.
흥신.
Is Oratok a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
What are these Warwicks that you opened? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Yeah, Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this still-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My
아, 네.
assistant.
딸이라고 할시.
My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
오케이.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks.
자,
But I do
가볼게요.
know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the
Rumors?
good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about
Machines in the
Araya,
south suffer
Thunderstorm.
their own sort of corruption.
Maybe worth a shot.
I wonder what sort of challenge they pose.
자, 또 여러 가지가 있어요. 자,
We gather near the frozen tower at the frontiers. And sing the songs.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an
양반.
attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who crave a shelter. After the war ended,
마을에 대한
sprang
전반적인
up
배경
was a campsite,
이야기를
quick as
듣고
the
있죠.
wind between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Araya knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
얘네들은
Did
내가
your
전화는 못
Werak come from this
시키겠지?
place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the daemon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge. Too much.
굳건하죠.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. Prefer deeds to words.
Right.
None of the southern tribes
됐어요.
Some
여기는 못 팔까? 들어서 구경이나 하고 가자. 좋은 건 안 파네.
in the old days, magic.
와, 이게 뭐야, 씨. 에라이, 씨. 그지 같은 것만. 와, 이거 되게 좋다. 80에 40, 65 이래.
There's no.
와, 씨. 세네. 조작성이 기본이 80이라고? 대박이다, 씨. 저 무조건 사야 되겠는데?
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lelai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja.
되게 인상이 좋다, 이 양반은.
But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it, or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy?
모공이 많구만, 이 양반.
Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
과학적으로 다 설명이 돼야 되죠. 이쪽이 아니에요.
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outland! Wait. weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified, with the help of the old ones. Far north of here, there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
자, 어쨌든 여기는 부품 가져오라는 얘도 있어요. 자, 가까운 곳부터 들어갑시다. 여기도 마을 있고, 저기는 저기 있고. 아니야. 자, 이거부터 합시다. 가자. 뭐 이런 곳도 있고.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keep them together this time.
Then you wait. But I bet.
저장하고 합시다.
Outlanders. Carja Outlanders.
저게 뭐야? 미발견.
Never let anyone say the Carja's
Bergren said Array's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
오, 염소도 있어. 톨덱부터 전환할까? 톨덱 전환하자. 톨덱. 저게 맞겠다.
A tonic? What did it take to knock one of those over? I'm built to last. Scavengers have just gotten started.
아, 진짜. 죽어 임마 씨. 아 진짜 아 진짜 저 새 진짜 아
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tonic. See how deep the damage goes.
빨리 찬다 그래도.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get it what's inside its head.
자, 저거 찾읍시다. 찾아야 돼요. 저부터 가자. 더 찾자. 부품 찾고 새거 만듭시다. 야 이거 손 얼어 죽겠다 저거. 싸워. 아, 쟤구나. 쟤 왜 어그로 끌려가지고 씨.
This tonic part's still in one piece.
됐어요. 아, 내가 만들었던 애구나. 자, 이제 두 번째 쪽으로 갑시다.
There's frost between my teeth.
야, 이거 얘야. 너 딱 대라, 씨. 뭐야 이거? 와. 어우씨, 뭐야. 죽어 임마. 죽어 임마 그냥. 오, 대박. 대박이죠. 나이스.
Heart seems attacked. Tonics are very tough.
나이스. 아, 제가 갔다가 세이브를 안 하고 갔어. 응? 자, 이어 붙이고. 뭐야? 아, 방어 너무 좋잖아. 없었으면 후회했을 뻔.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, fits in.
어딨어 씨. 저기 이게 됐어요.
And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy. Right, it's never easy.
내 것도 만들어야 되는데. 어마어마하네.
Now I need to. I'll need to find higher ground.
저긴가?
I think I can leap onto the tonic from here.
자, 여기서 대기 좀 탑시다. 자, 언제 올까? 토덱 이렇게 기다리고 있으면 되냐? 토덱 올 때까지 기다려야 돼요. 야, 눈 이렇게 오고 보호막 장비 봐봐. 야, 다리 다 얼었다. 어떡하래? 야, 발 뭐 이 친구 수중 연수가 없냐? 야, 추워가지고 어떡하냐 이거. 토덱 오고 있어요 지금 저한테. 웜큐에 끝내자고. 제대로 따지면 그거야. 뭐야, 탑 같은 거. 아이스크림 주문해가지고 먹고 있는데요. 아까 먹다가 이제 넣어놨죠. 저희 집으로 놀러오시죠. 아직 코로나의 영역입니다. 아직. 토덱 컴온. 내일은 다른 게임 할 거예요. 오늘까지만 이 게임 하고 내일은 좀 하루 종일 할 거예요. 게임을 진짜로. 컴온.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
아이드퍼 안 해요. 아이드퍼야 무슨 그지 같은 게임. 죄송. 좋아요. 이거 DS예요. 아까 엔딩 받고. 이거 DS입니다 지금 이제. 와, 뭐야 이거? 여기는 안 까이네. 여기 뭐 또 있고. 저기 뭐가 또 있어. 일단 진행해볼게요. 문 좀 닫아야 되겠다. 새가 너무 온다. 우리 새들 너무 울어. 또 닭가슴살 먹어야지 좀 이따가. 자, 이쪽으로 가봅시다. 기술 포인트 하나 주는구나. 근데 더 이상 올릴 게 없는데 기술이. 관찰자 기록. 레벨 53이에요. 이터널스? 이터널스 저 안 볼 거예요. 이터널스 재미없다 그래가지고 안 볼 거예요. 상관없어. 저는 마블을 별로 좋아하는 편이 아니에요. 그냥 액션만 보는 거라가지고. 마동성 그렇게 많이 안 떠가지고 진짜 아쉽긴 해요. 이터널스에서 존재감이 많이 없었어.
That must be Naltuk, looking out at that.
뭐야 이거? 뭐야 저 지네 뭐야 저거?
Naltuk?
Who are you?
스파이더맨 봤어요 저.
Bergrand told me you'd be out
뭔
here.
소리 하는 거예요?
Persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy
영화관에서
it.
봤는데
And
그거.
I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they
저 뭐야 누에 꽃이야 뭐야 저거?
The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the
징그러운 거 뭐야
machines, even
저거?
repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. It wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Well, then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
가서
Will you tell me
부셔버리지.
where Araya went?
뭐야
You
염소
ask a
있어
lot of
뒤에.
questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Oraya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
All right. You want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
엘로이.
If you
Dai
fall to the
Tukre.
daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Oraya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
전환이 안 되냐? 뭐야? 뭐 구수리를 하냐? 미쳤나봐 이거. 죽어. 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 아 미쳤나봐. 아 미쳤다 진짜. 아 진짜 미쳤나 진짜 이거. 아 진짜 안 죽어. 아 진짜 계속 충전하는데? 이거 먼저 전환시켰어야 되네. 아이씨 뭐야 이거. 아 내가 순서가 잘못됐구나. 아 블레이즈 저거밖에 안 남았어. 조졌다 이거. 블레이즈 사야 되는데 블레이즈. 블레이즈 저거밖에 안 남았어. 블레이즈 사야 돼.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there.
가보자.
You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about
싸웠대요.
exactly.
단서죠.
Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
됐어요. 가시죠.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
자, 일단 이렇게 됐고, 전 잠깐 화장실 갔다가 오도록 할게요.